Wake up. Good morning. Wait, don't want to be a camera too early. Get your makeup on. Alright, Sunday morning. Struggled to get myself up, to be honest. Not terribly early, about 7:30. I'm gonna fuel up a bit. My usual morning ridiculous combination of eggs, oatmeal, almond milk, and protein powder. Then we got a short interval like run and then a 2-hour bike. Haven't biked that long in quite some time, so it'll be interesting. Yes. Appetizing looking as ever. Doesn't actually taste that bad. If you do it right, it tastes good. Welcome to another lovely day in Des Moines, Iowa. Which I say with complete sarcasm because I don't care what anybody else says. Sure, if you stare at something long enough, you'll find the beauty in it. But reality is, weather here sucks, like 80% of the time. It's either really hot, really cold, or raining. And with the way the climate is now, you don't know what kind you're getting, because last week it was hot and I got sunburnt, and now a week later it's windy and just above freezing. So about to finally start a 6-mile run before a 2-hour bike. Taking me absolutely forever to get ready, and for some reason anything that happens with this dinosaur just takes forever. It took me like 20 minutes just to get that cage on. Maybe that's just me. Here we go. So, quick fun fact about this bike and the reason I'm using it and didn't just go buy something newer, which I totally could, is this is my dad's old bike that he raced on. Apparently whoever had it before him rode this in the Kona Ironman. You can see it still has the sticker for my dad's Ironman Lake Placid from 2005, I believe. So I just have a strange personal goal of completing my own Ironman on it one day. So come September, I will finally accomplish that and likely be done road biking for quite some time, or at least until I live somewhere more interesting than Iowa. Huh?
Are you gonna head out to your bike?
Yep.
Awesome. Takes the sun off. How you feeling?
That's better now. Alright, 6-mile run down. 6 miles, feeling pretty good, pretty light on my feet. So you see that there. So, under 9-minute pace. Just taking it fairly easy overall. Sun came out, so that's nice, but still pretty windy, so won't be an easy ride. So, biggest issue with this bike. So it's got the beam style. In there, there's this little axle goes through. There's a little piece with the track that follows as you adjust the beam. The only thing that keeps it in place is friction by the clamping by tightening that. That alone, for whatever reason, cannot handle my weight. As you can see, I got a mark there. That is supposed to be here, which is basically maxed all the way up. So in other words, my beam has dropped, and I literally just filed down a metal, a nut, just basic hex nut, to fill the gaps so that there's no space in that track for it to move down. It's just fixed in place. But I made it one ride, no problem. My second ride now, it's dropped. So I am perplexed and curious to see what on earth went down. Alright, so that took literally every ounce of my strength to loosen that, so I was expecting it to just be totally mangled, which doesn't seem to be the case. So as you can, oh my god, as you can see, it's got that little track, and then depending on where it lines up, it slides up and down. Maxed out, this square piece is all the way at the top, and I don't know how. There's no way it should be able to move if it can't move along that track. So I filed down that nut to fill the gap. I just have no idea what could cause that to drop. It shouldn't physically be able to. I don't know, I've had this issue ever since I started doing triathlons a few years ago. Just this last time, I haven't been able to make it a full ride without it dropping, and I really don't. I've just always wanted to do an Ironman on this bike. I really don't want to pay for a different one, but I have no idea what else to do to this. Guess I'll keep filming while I wait for my mom to come pick me up, because I'm not going anywhere on this thing anytime soon. So this piece, like I said before, goes there, but by the time it's all sandwiched together, it should be right up against this face. And at the moment, I got it off a minute ago, but I can hardly even move it. It won't go any further down than right there. I almost feel like I almost sheared that off trying to unscrew it. So I don't know, just blowing my mind here. What on earth could cause this? There's no damage. I can't catch a break with biking. It's currently my least favorite of the three because I have really weak legs despite my size, and this does not help. On to bike number 2. Made it. Hectically switched bikes. Actually ended up being a really nice day for a ride despite the wind. It wasn't very windy, but just taking that as a nice challenge. Yeah, trying to focus on the bright side today. Still got her done. We'll adjust accordingly to the schedule and go eat some pancakes. Alright, here's a little look into the chaos that is my weekly meal prep, where I try to prep basically the whole work week's worth of meals. So for me, that's 3 per work day: breakfast, lunch, second lunch. Well, tend to do breakfast, second breakfast, lunch. Most of it. I basically eat the same kind of thing conceptually each week. Usually potatoes or rice, some sort of meat, and then if I feel like cooking some vegetables, I'll throw those in. Big one though is my breakfast I eat every morning. Consists of, I take 3 eggs and then a scoop of cage mussels casein, the vanilla. If you ever used it, super thick stuff, all naturally flavored, so it just has a real authentic vanilla taste. So a scoop of that with 3 eggs, and then I take a packet of apple cinnamon oatmeal. Take that, blend it up, and then I just did that 5 times, one for each workday. And I get this kind of like a nice batter there that if I was smarter and less lazy about it, I could cook like a pancake, but the issue I run into is the outside cooks way faster than the inside, so if you just base off of how fast the outside cooks, you just get a basically uncooked center. So, which you'll probably see in a minute, I just kind of create like scrambled eggs until it's fully cooked and distribute accordingly. But that, 3 eggs, whole scoop of protein powder, some oatmeal, some almond milk to keep it the right viscosity. Got a really nice package of protein, carbs. I'll go throw some peanut butter powder and then the best sugar-free syrup on top of that. Yeah, I've been eating that basically every morning for 4 years, I don't know, years now. And if you don't overcook it, it actually tastes really good, just like apple cinnamon oatmeal basically. So give it a try if that sounds good to you. I like it, doesn't mess with my stomach at all. Tastes good, goes down easy, pretty simple to make. And yeah.